you're probably strong for like the 6 minutes following picking it up, but then, you know, the enemy team picks up a real item and you're just like, I have 2 Falcon Blades.
Yeah. You can sell them, but that's great. But then you end up wasting a lot of gold getting there unless your farm is just absolutely insane. I was going to say they lack single target damage, so that one is going to make up for it. Mr. Jeans, in all likelihood, is going to be playing the Alina in the mid lane. If this is a position for Alina, I'm not about it.
I'd imagine it's going to be the mid lane, Lina here for Jeans. Hokori, I think the reason we see the Lina here is they haven't, you don't really know what their mid lane is going to be, and Lina is a pretty stable mid laner. Not a lot of counters to this hero, so just something easy. And they respond with the Invoker. Okay, that's a very confident Invoker pick.
Yeah. Into these heroes that are able to get on top of you, the Earth Spirit, the Tidehunter, you're going to be like their main target here. Lena's going to be able to use you up with physical and magical damage when they, again, do get on top of you. You've got decent save. I mean, Tusk is going to be able to save you with the Snowball, just in case you get jumped by like ES or Bane. But I don't think you're going to get Cataclysm combos off this game. They're certainly going to ban out the Faceless Void here. You don't want to give that up with the current lineup showing on Hokori. So Void, the number one thing you want to get rid of. I don't know, probably like a Sonya Yasha carrier after that. I wouldn't be. They ban out the Phantom Lancer. Interesting. I really think you should get rid of Void, man. I do not want to see a Faceless Void on Hokori if I'm D2 Hustlers.
So D2 Hustlers can actually pick it themselves. I think that's what they're anticipating. Is they have they have first pick here in the second phase, and this is a dream PL game. If PL gets through here, you just lose. So you actually have to ban the PL. They get rid of the Terror Blade on Hokori. More and more looking like it is going to be the Gyrocopter for RDO. It could be 5-position Pango for Gardic, but they go ahead and ban the Abaddon once again since he's had such a fantastic showing on it so far, and it has been a huge issue for D2 Hustlers so far in this game, or in this series.
But I think I guess they could go back for position 5 or position 1 Gyrocopter at this point. They get rid of the Void themselves, yeah. So it would have been great for Hokori, but it would have been even better for D2 Hustlers. Someone probably stopped and said the same thing you did. Like, yeah, it'd be great if we got Faceless. What if they got Faceless Void though?
Yeah, then you just lose the late game. Yeah, you just lose the late game.
Well, shit, that's not good. Guess we're banning that hero.
Invoker drops like 5 spells and gets time dilated and is just like rooted basically at 100 MS.
Yeah, and taking 1,000 damage a second.
It's fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah, very cool. Last pickup here on D2 Hustlers. They definitely need a carry hero. Linda's going to be able to pump out a decent chunk of damage herself. They've got okay frontline between Tidehunter and the Earth Spirit. You got anything in mind here, Ricky? Any picks to snipe?
Could be Weaver. You could do a Weaver here. It's actually not that bad. And Lina being most of your right click damage, the Weaver can just like try and snipe the back line of the heroes, like kind of like offer the I would say catch that like certain other heroes do. Oh, Yumis is Magnus. Okay, of course. Yeah, I forgot we're talking about D2 Hustlers here.
Right. Conventional drafting, you got to throw that out the window, right?
Yeah, that one should have been a no-brainer. I just forgot we're looking at D2 Hustlers here. And yeah, Magnus, the last pick once again here for D2 Hustlers. Hokori, I think they're fine keeping Gyro in the 1. It's most likely to be a 5 Pango here. And I think they need an offlane that can really punish the Magnus.
I'm not sure what the offlane that really punishes the Magnus is. I mean, maybe Timbersaw?
The Bloodseeker was the big one, and that one's already banned. So
Timber?
It's hard to say. Timber is not bad.
I think you need more lockdown and jump, though. So
they could go the Weaver, potentially, but then they just don't have a really tanky heroes in the front.
Yeah. You could get yourself a Mars here. How does that sound?
Not a lot of damage comes through from Mars, but it is good against the Lina and the Tidehunter. Neither of these heroes like playing around the arena.
Sand King?
I think Sand King doesn't offer enough. It is going to be the Timbersaw. Yeah, I think you just want to focus on winning the lane, not necessarily the team fights. And Vitali should be able to do a decent job here in this off lane. And it's going to be Gardix Pangolier as we expected, and RDO on the gyrocopter.
Yeah. This is bound to be a good one. I'm always a fan of watching some good Earth Spirit games, and Divine Llama is pretty strong on this hero. Very quick rotations out of him all the time, and Analog's going to have his work cut out for him. I mean, you go too far in the mid lane, you get kicked back by Divine Llama. Mr. Gene's going to be there to set up on you with a stun as well. You just end up getting melted. Amisha's got the opportunity to turn some of these plays around and set things up, but I'm with I got my first wrong prediction last game, didn't I?
Look at you.
Yeah. Very embarrassing. I'm gonna go with D2 Hustlers. You know why? Because Monster's North America's last hope in this tournament. All right, he's carrying the entire region on his back. All the players in the North American player base, they go to Monster. They scream his name. They need him. He is our champion, Ricky.
Is he? Is he going to be the champion here? Can he pull it out?
Of course he can. Monster, North America's last hope, everybody. The last chance to show off the skill inside this region before the international hits. Let's go. Give Monster some love.
All right, Anglerfish once again here for the gyrocopter, and we'll see how it goes. Instant smoke once again.
That wasn't too bright. That
All right,
wasn't
let's
too
see them line up a kill here. Last game of the day here, Ricky. I was running out of energy in that 60-minute game, but Earth Spirits got me feeling hyped. Let's go. I also spilled Mountain Dew all over my floor between games.
All right, that is rather unfortunate. Well, they're going to find Vitali here on the Timber Saw, and just goes Timber Chain level 1. He should be out.
All right, he's out. Having to go level 1 Timber Chain is kind of unfortunate, though. If you're playing against strength heroes in your lane, you want to put points into Whirling Death and Reactive Armor, so he's going to get himself zoned. Timber Chain was nerfed as well, damage reduced at the early levels. Only 70 pure damage. Absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, 100 pure damage was dumb. People, I think, were really missing out on the 5-position Timber Saw when that was 100 pure damage.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just walked to the mid lane and just like killed heroes with level 1 Timber Chain as I dove them under tower, and they're like, that shouldn't be allowed. And I'm like, you're right. Turning around here on D2 Hustlers, looking for Gardic. And he's already committed all his spells. Can they find the kill though? Gonna pop the salve, Gush in 1. With the help of Divine Llama, they should be able to chase down this pesky Pangolier. Eventually, he's gonna get the tower deny off. Yeah, okay. Able to split the bounty. That's not that bad. Does like the team get first blood? I guess they get 105 gold each. Very weird.
Yeah, they get on. Wait, no, they don't get 105 gold each. I'm not sure how it.
It was 105 gold for Bane, Earth Spirit, and Tide because they're the only ones who get them. Top lane, Monster caught a double. I was gonna say a double team, a tag team. Ends up dying in the process, so Gardic may have gone down, but you get the last laugh here.
Chat is going absolutely insane. Divine Llama, he's forced to move away from Gardic up here in the top lane. He blocks the camp here, 1 minute in. That seems to be what everyone does. Level 1 Gardic has put himself out of position. He's got the first point, the shield crash, taking a lot of damage from these auto attacks, but Devi isn't going to want to dive the tower, even to interrupt that guy south. And elsewhere on the map, Mr. Gene's already putting the pressure on the analog. This guy's good. That's why I'm a big Denim fan, Ricky.
All right, did you invest into Denim Stonks before Mr. Gene's came on the scene?
I did.
This makes a lot of sense.
I've been talking up Mr. Gene for ages here, man. This guy, Elmisho and Mr. Gene's for TI-11, you'll see. I know they're on opposing teams this game, but they'll come around.
I see. Divine Llama, he's in pretty deep here. He didn't go for the shield crash to block that. Okay. Divine Llama's gonna be fine. Bottom lane, Vitali just chilling in the lane right now. Only has 5 CS, but reactive armor and timber chain both available.
Yeah, but you want whirling death here, man. It's all about being able to reduce Yuma's strength. You might even go 1-1-1. We'll see. That'd be hype.
I feel like not getting the second point of reactive armor kind of griefs you a little bit, but we'll see what he does. Yeah, second point of reactive armor.
Boo! I want to see aggressive gameplay here.
Oh, he's gonna dive Yuma with this and timber chain. Hey, you can't skewer. He's kind of like baiting. He's like asking him to skewer me. He's like, go for it, skewer me. I dare you.
Yeah, Yuma, he clicks on Vitali. He sees that he has 2 points in the reactive armor, and he got 1 in the timber chain from earlier, and he knows that he doesn't have the kill potential on him. So, you'd think, oh yeah, if he had Whirling Death, he'd be able to kill me. I don't know what skill he used because he hasn't yet, but he clicks on him. You realize, okay,
lane, the smoke from El Micho. He walked all the way to the top side of the map to secure this kill onto RDO, and El Micho tanks the entire hard camp there to make sure he doesn't get denied.
Nice.
And
that's my boy, El Micho.
2 kills onto Monster now.
Yep. Not having the best game, but again, they first pick him as Tidehunter every game. They're kind of sacking him here. They know that he's not going to have a good time. At the very least, they'll be able to find a little bit of farm onto Yuma. I mean, you're not doing awful for yourself on Tally. You don't mind leaving Timbersaw by himself either. He does like soaking up solo XP so he can come online a little bit quicker. Elsewhere on the map, mid lane, we haven't touched on too much. We did point out that Mr. Jeans was zoning analog out of the lane to begin things, but that looks like they're good to go. About 100 gold over him right now, moving to the small camp while he cleared out the wave as quickly as possible with the Dragon Slave. Well, this is going to be the nature of the lane here. The Lina does move around a little bit faster. As long as you've got bounty runes and water runes to work with, you're going to find more farm than the Invoker is. And he's going to go for a spirit, an urn/spirit vessel build versus game on Invoker rather than Hand of Midas.
I like this. I actually played this exact matchup recently, the Invoker into the Lina, and I very much regretted not grabbing an early Vessel, and I ended up going for the Midas, and I was like, man, if I just had Vessel, you feel a lot stronger. Top lane, ooh, nice rolling boulder, trying to just close the gap here and prevent the Tidehunter from going down, and another pause comes through.
Oh my god. Just play the video game, man. Alright, whatever. Top lane, Monster, he's going to be just fine. A tag team is just about expired. He's got a point to crack it. Chalice damage being reduced by the Anchor Smash. There's 3 people up here. He could Swashbuckle onto him, which will slow Monster down a lot, but you don't actually get the bonus damage on each hit on Swashbuckle like you do for auto attacks. It'll apply the slow from like physical things and illusions, but it won't do any bonus damage here. And Rocket Barrage about to expire as well, so they're going to be just fine. I think they're too tanky on the heroes on Hokori as well for them to be able to blow anybody up in response. And too far away from the tower, they're not going to be able to kick him in, I think, on Divine Line. Although, Boulder Smash is off a cooldown in 2 seconds. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I don't see Tidehunter dropping here.
See what happens. Monster gonna be fine. El Micho trying to walk away like he said. Boulder Smash comes out and they turn it around onto the Tusk. They find the kill. Gardic off the mark with that Swashbuckle there. Does have 2 points in the shield crash here though. Gonna be forced to use it. A lot of fighting in this top lane, but this is a 2v3 and they managed to take down the Tusk. Overall, you gotta be pretty happy.
Yep. Tusk TP's up to the top lane immediately afterwards, and Dia scans out the triangle. They know that Mr. Jeans is not in lane. They figure he's going to be approaching, but he's just trying to farm up.
Lama's gonna go down here. No way out. Great body blocks there from El Micho on this Tusk, and they get themselves another kill. And Vitali doing Timbersaw things, trying to just zone out this Yuma Magnus, and he's doing a pretty great job at it so far.
Mr. Jeans going to go down. Whoa, he's got Fairy Fire. He can survive 1 more auto attack from the Invoker.
He gets the bottle toss.
He doesn't pass back the bottle. Divine Llama, he wastes no time. He tries to turn
Oh my god, if he goes down with his bottle here, he's like, dude, please give me my bottle, Divine Llama. All right, nice.
Trade alert. I give you 1 share tango. You give me bottle. Very good.
Oh, Yadomi, nice rotation on over to the Invoker. Do they have detection for this, though? They actually don't. If he's able to get this Ghost Walk off, which he does, he's out.
Uh-oh. Now that's embarrassing.
Big 3-man mana burn there, too, so.
Yep. So, everybody's just forced to kind of walk back to base now after that one. I mean, they pop the clarity up. Tips come out afterwards. Yuma onto Elmisho onto Yuma. I don't know what that one was about. And
No idea.
anyway,
Elmisho, I think, is just chasing him through the jungle right now. Yuma doesn't really want to be in the bottom lane anymore against the Timber Saw, which makes sense. Susie gets to level 6. He's got kill threat, and now Divine Llama actually gonna get found by the Tusk and gets himself a quick little kill there. Analog snipes it from downtown, but speaking of getting sniped, it's gonna be himself potentially. And he's got stick, and there's gonna be the Ghost Walk.
yet again, he manages to make it out at no HP. Mr. Gene's going to continue to put the pressure onto the mid lane here, but to Analog, he's going to get these creeps off immediately.
Right.
Bottom lane,
There's the
Vitaly,
tower.
he's just doing his own thing. Yeah, he's going to be able to grab his tier 1 tower. He's feeling too swole to control right now.
This is what Timbersaw does. You give him a little bit of space and a decent lane, and these reactive armors allow him to just tank creep waves. He's actually aggroing creeps really well, and just continues the push here with these creeps. Yuma's almost level 6. Try and go here. RP pulls him under the tower with Mr. Jeans' rotation. They get the kill. Nice punish.
Yeah.
I think he realized a little bit too late he was in danger.
Yeah, sick kick there by Divine Llama. Unfortunately, you know, that means that they're free to steal your stacks right now.
Oh,
Divine Llama's going to try to assist, but the damage is done. The economy will never be the same after this.
And it's a nice shards block. Divine Llama can't get out, but neither can El Misho really is. He's going to get taken down by Mr. Jeans. Divine Llama going to eat a tornado, fall in the process. Now it's just Gardic versus 3, and Mr. Jeans going to get himself 2 kills here in the process.
Not bad. I mean, Jeans is going to be able to snowball off of this one. You didn't have Ravage available there, unfortunately. You've got it now, but that was pretty sick. Does he put an extra point into Anchor Smash here if he's cleaning up these Ancients?
He...
Do it. Oh, we missed the stack.
Yeah, that's rough. I was gonna say, I think you, like, if you clear that stack, you, like, skip the Ravage at 6 and then just go, like, 1 more point into
He's holding
Kraken
2
Shell
points.
Anchor Smash. Yeah.
He ended up going extra into Anchor Smash, then Ravage.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right, back to the mid lane here. Jeans, no mana. Going for Boots of Travel is his first item. Probably a Yule Scepter after that. BKB is also going to be pretty important in this game.
He'll go BKB. It's almost always the bots into
Travel.
BKB and then Chrysalis Daedalus build. That seems to be like the right-clicking Lina build, and I think he has to do that this game.
Yep. So, they've got Deers always doing magical damage too. Or Tornado comes out onto him. Oh god, bottom lane, El Misho, Analog with a double damage rune. Trying to set up on a Yuma here.
It's actually about to expire, and he doesn't have the Vessel quite yet, but they can definitely dive the Magnus, and this time it's going to be Yuma that goes down instead of Vitaly here. Well, he's actually rotating in. Nice LSA, plus the ultimate there. Can they actually bring down Vitaly? They put him to sleep. He's dead. You got a Dragon Slave in 1. It's going to be another double kill for Jeans here on the Lina.
Yeah, so you managed to turn this. You do lose your position 1 there, but Jeans is now popping off. 1 more creep, and he'll have money for these Birds of Travels, and he'll be able to react to any of these rotations from Hokori's side. No problem at all. Let's go. All right. Fairy Trinket has helped him a lot as well, being able to do even more spell damage on top of having these 2 null talismans. Device sets up a ward. I'm pretty sure he scouted this one out on El Misho, though, and you're going to pay for this one with your life. They're about to lose Divine Llama bottom lane.
Yeah, they'll be able to chase him down here pretty easily here on Vitaly. They were doing the same thing, chasing Gardic in their own triangle, but Gardic actually barely dodges out the skewer there from Yuma, and he's just gonna soak up these ancient creeps. He's actually gonna be careful on Yuma. He doesn't really have the damage to do this without losing tons of health here. So in comes Monster, the level 8 Tidehunter, 4 points anchor smash. He'll be able to cleave these through pretty dang quickly. Dude, they smoking for this. Gardic, he gets the Rolling Thunder. He finds Yuma. The Ravage from Monster. He doesn't have the mana. He's got to pop the Soul Ring and does finally get it off in time. But Yuma, he's popped the RP, but he's just getting taken down. Tornado on the mark does connect. Mr. Jeans rotates on in. There's going to be the Laguna Blade. He grabs one. Can he get more, though? Magnetize will help bring down El Misho. Timbersaw is here. But the big kill is going to be Analog on this Invoker, and it doesn't look like they've got him.
No, everybody gets back. I mean, ends up being a decent fight there for D2 Hustlers again, despite the fact that I think they're finding more farm on the map. You keep getting these kills off on Lina. I'm a little bit worried as this game goes on. I think Yuma needs to find a little bit more farm, but for now, I mean, it's the same sort of thing that we saw with like Gunner and Eternal Envy. Mr. Gene's going to be able to carry this game on the pause too. Well, you just kind of the disable, and I don't know. Even though you get the pause one, you feel more like the mid lane on Yuma this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Mid lane Monster in some trouble here, actually. Taking a lot of damage, but got that Kraken Shell and the barrier to protect him. They actually smoked bottom here on D2 Hustlers to try and find this Gyrocopter, but they're going to see him now in the enemy, in his own triangle. Top lane, Yuma grabs the tower, though.
Yep. Bane's gonna make his way over there, try to get the Nightmare and a Fiend Grip off onto the Gyro. He'll suck up a little bit of this XP as well, I think. Yeah, he will. He pings it out. Oh, he goes up the high ground with the Tumbler's Toy. He's tumbling.
He got seen, though. And that is now a DD rune on Analog. They're gonna have to just TP out. Yeah.
You can't TP while you're rolling on Earth Spirit anymore.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Tornado catches him, and that's the Spirit Vessel there. Easy pick up.
Yeah, your forced movement. They ended up changing that like 2-3 years ago. I used to be able to TP while rolling, and because of that, it's a lot harder to escape with the TP. Like, don't get me wrong, you're impossible to catch, especially once you have that level 10 talent with the extra 325 rolling boulder distance. But yeah. You get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And a Midas being worked on the Invoker. He's still a pretty long ways off. He completed his Spirit Vessel first, which is a good solution for Magnus. He's a solution for the Earth Spirit, and it's kind of what he's going for with the Cold Snap build. But his farm is going to fall off, especially given that he's already pretty far ahead of him right now on the Lina, who is now working on that BKB that we talked about, and TPing down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, I like this. This BKB is going to be huge. Does he need to be careful, though? He is in a really scary spot without a TP now. And they smoke up right away on Hokori. They want to punish this. It's going to be Divine Llama that's going to tank the gank here for him as Mr. Jeans continue to try and run away. Snowball comes through. They're going to eventually find the Earth Spirit. The real question is can they find the Lina? And Analog really wants to find him, and oh boy does he. Into the ice wall. Mr. Jeans, you can't make those TPs, sir.
He's just down before he gets his BKB as well. His game was going so well for him before that, but they wasted a lot of time trying to find the Lina, and Mr. Jeans is probably like, well, they're probably somewhere else now. They failed to gank me once, but they went right back for it immediately afterwards and caught him in the bottom lane. Now Timbersaw will be third on the net worth chart. Invoker still pretty far away from Lina, but beginning to catch up. See if this Yuma Magnus ends up paying off. Once you get the BKB on Lina, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But for now, there's just way too much setup. It's basically all spell damage that you ended up taking there.
Yeah, absolutely. Bottom lane tier 2 under siege. Bane TPing in. Magnus and the Lina, they're all wanting to respond. Lina misses with the LSA there. So it looks like Vitaly gonna be the unfortunate casualty there for the side of Hokori. Analog just pumps that Ghost Walk and walks away.
Where's my pension?
RDO using this opportunity to farm up the Ancients. I mean, almost has his Aghanim Scepter. Is it flying at them right now?
It's
Yeah,
flying out right now, yeah.
Yeah. He's completed. Chrysalis done. It's going to pick up his farming speed now. 50 minutes in. He's looking great now, man.
Yeah.
168 last hits, 3 hero kills.
They actually just got the blink delivered on the Magnus in mid lane. They're looking to go on the Tidehunter. Rolling Thunder is in. EMP, he is out of mana completely. And now out of life. Well, a little unfortunate shard block there onto your boy, but Llama able to make it out.
Yep.
Gardic tips Elmisho like, thanks, dude. They're not done. They want to continue playing aggressive. You might get punished for this, though, and there's the skewer. It's Vitaly underneath the tier 2, but just Timber Chain's back on out. They could go Roche, I think. You got a Timber Saw and a Gyro with Chrysalis. Like, it's not too slow, but I guess you're worried about Timber Saw, or Tidehunter.
You do, but you're also playing into an RP and a Ravage right now.
Yeah, well, they managed to find Tusk here. Nice Nightmare setup from Yadomi. Elmisho with a little goodbye kiss there onto Yuma.
Yuma with a goodbye kiss to Elmisho. Mwah. Now,
Monster's got to be so careful going for this mid lane again. Like, he can get punished just as easily.
Yeah, he's trying to tank up now, so they can't blow him up as quickly. Like, unload the spells onto him, survive it, pop the Ravage. That's what he's going for. He needs a little bit more gold to finish up the Sanj. He's got it now. Now his team. Pop the smoke. Yuma.
Timber Chain's in them just in time. And Yuma's smoke, not going to net him anything. He's like, all right, I'm going top to farm, guys. I'm done. I don't want to try and find kills anymore.
He doesn't understand that his time is over. Mr. Jeans is the carry now. BKB is pretty important for this game, though. So, if Yuma gets this one completed, then they'll be able to take the fights into Hokori. Game had turned on its head briefly there. Is completed on the Lina, by the way.
Yep, on the way to the Chrysalis.
Surprised he is a Daedalus queued up instead of a Silver Edge. Top lane, Elmisho.
And they are going to find him. The question is, can they get the kill in time? There is going to be the Laguna to finish it off, and Gardic, Rolling Thunder, looking for these heroes. He's going to find Mr. Jeans, but again, it's got to be KB. Just trying to bait him to stick around for a moment, but not going to fall for it. So a 1-for-0 find there in the jungle. Still trying to pressure the mid lane tower here. Monster ends up finding he committed Ravage?
Did he?
He has no Ravage.
He did.
I don't know when he Ravaged, but it is non cooldown. Yuma, Catch a Spirit Vessel, able to Timber Chain away. Vitaly, though, wanting to stay on top of him. There's going to be the call down from RDO. The Gyro going to just try and get his hands onto anyone. The Flat Cannon just shredding these heroes. And once again, RDO's Gyro just putting in so much work. Mode Pig will get Monster out of there. You get the tower, but it costs you 3 heroes. And now, potentially the Roshan.
They're going into this one now. I mean, they still have got RP available, but you're not going to want to buy back on this one. They know that Ravage ended up being wasted there. I didn't see what he ended up using on, but without both those spells to threaten them, and with 20 seconds down on the Magnus right now, they are not going to be able to contest. He's so close to his BKB as well, so he's not going to want to buy back. If only things were slightly different. I'd say he's not close to his BKB. He needs still 1,450 gold. I take it back.
On Yuma? Yeah, he just bought the Ogre Axe.
Yeah, Ogre X Mithril Hammer completed now. And he just can't get these jumps onto Vitaly.
The wages of fear.
Oh. Nice Nightmare there from Yadomi. Drops Sentry Ward right away. Good shard blocks, though, from Elmisho. He's going to be out.
Yeah.
Does Lotus dispel Nightmare? I guess it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Soft dispels will work on it. Strong dispels only for Fiend Script.
Yeah. Oh, that's an instantly dewarded Pair of wards there. RDO grabs the top tower, and more of the map starting to shrink here for D2 Hustlers as Hokori starting to hit their stride. Mid lane, they skewer back Pangolier. Gardic goes down underneath the tower, and a Nightmare manages to catch the Timbersaw as well. Mr. Jeans just gonna start dumping in the damage. The Fiend's Grip as well, holding him in place, but the BKB on the Gyro, he's gotta start dealing the damage back. Mr. Jeans standing his ground for the moment, but RDO, oh, the Nightmare almost allows him to connect on the kill, but there's the RP from Yuma, finally pulling him under the tower into the Ravage. A great turnaround, 4 heroes down. Well, rather 3 of the Aegis, but definitely gonna get chain stun down here on RDO. In comes Gardic, trying to catch him with that rolling thunder, but oh, does he actually get Divine Llama? He does get Divine Llama. Very good fight here from D2 Hustlers, and now they're actually looking for Gardic as well. Yuma got Shockwave, pulls him back in, just gets a double kill, and that's his BKB.
Just like that, they managed to turn the game around. D2 Hustlers looking a lot better off of that one. I mean, that's the RP combo into the Ravage that they were looking for a while now. Pulling him back. It looked dicey for a moment there. Mr. Gene is sitting on the background with absolutely no mana, so he wasn't able to drop any of these Light Strike arrays from these heroes that were pulled together. But they still managed to find the 2 kills. And now, 2K net worth advantage. They're bringing it back, Ricky.
That is a huge swing back in their favor. I mean, this game was, what? About
Jerry,
2K gold advantage previously now, so it's about a 4,000 gold swing in that whole process.
Jerry, can we open the graphs real quick?
I already opened the graphs.
Thank you, Jerry. It's difficult that there's nothing on. How would do axes work again?
That's the y-axis.
Thank you. Again, I cast completely on feelings.
Bro, you like have been to a math class at least once, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. It's fine.
Have we had a conversation? If I go to math class, if I understood what a axis would, I would be a nerd, Ricky. Come on.
Can't be labeled as a nerd. That's true.
Yeah.
You're too handsome for that.
All right, we're looking good. 6th level advantage now after that team fight as well. They're smoking up. They're feeling confident enough to find kills. And again, it's mostly his magic damage coming out from Hokori right now. So now they have these BKBs online. They're feeling very confident.
That was hot.
Quick pause here from Yodomi on the Bane.
Sick of these pauses here, Ricky. I just want to play video games. For Yodomi, I will wait, though. He is the teammate of America's last hope. Or sorry, North America's last hope. Monster. The absolute legend. 21 seconds until Ravage is back up. They have RP available again. So they're probably going to want to line something up with this one. It's going to be another 4 minutes until Roche responds. But when you got your abilities up, you might as well look for something. You don't want to allow this Gyrocopter to farm and then take this in the ultra late game. I think once he gets Daedalus Satanic, the game becomes much more difficult. You've still got ways of bursting him through like your 2 big disables, like Daedalus on Lina, maybe an Aghanim Scepter on her in the late game, is going to pump out a restart. Man.
You all right? Wait.
Huh?
What?
I mean, Divine Llama said they needed a restart, and then Yodomi said G.
Huh.
So I'm confused.
Yeah, also confused. Mid lane, they've got Divine Llama. Quick little pick off for them, no big deal. Lots of lines drawn here by Yuma, being like, guys, that's probably where
Are you able to draw lines on the minimap, by the way?
me?
Yeah, try it.
Well, I'll try in a second. They gotta find the Bane kill here first, and Yodomi doing his best to keep himself alive, but doesn't have dying. No, I cannot.
All right, they took that feature away.
I can draw him on the map,
Where?
or like on the ground in the game, but not on the map.
Where?
What? Like, look at Yuma bottom right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We still got that feature. We just can't draw them on the mini map anymore. I'll do an unhappy face. It's me right now, Valve.
How dare you make neph unhappy?
Thank you, Ricky. They're working on BKB right now on analog. That'll play a hand in keeping him alive. It's difficult for human to get all the way to the backside. They find Timbersaw, by the way.
They have detection. There they do. I was wondering if it was going to come out at any point. Mr. Jeans pops the BKB. Snowball brings him right into a Ravage as Monster. Just waiting for that one. They managed to catch the gyro up to the backside. The chain touch there into the RP. They get 3. Monster with a huge Ravage this game.
Yeah. Set up with the assistance there.
And they're looking for more as they find Gardic. You can't stop the llama. But Gardic will get the Rolling Thunder off, and he's going to make it out.
Yeah, but forced to use that defensively. They're not going to have that if they want to defend the high ground here. And I think you're going to be forced to fortify if they try to walk up the high ground. But they don't.
They need to get bottom tower.
But absolutely insane combination there. And again, not being forced to commit that RP. They managed to get under the gyrocopter afterwards. And they got to continue to play fast here, I feel. They don't want to let gyrocopter a chance to get back into this game. Again, I think once he has the Satanic completed, it's going to be difficult for you to win.
The real question is, will he get himself a Paladin Sword this game?
Yeah. I mean, that's the win condition on gyrocopter, right?
Bottom lane, Vitali would be a fantastic find. There's the Nightmare. They've got a Fiend's Grip, but do they have the damage? Oh, well, Lina with the bots in. They have absolutely got the damage for this one.
Yep. Melted down. Stuck there for so long. He just wants to play the video game, man. But Fiend's Grip keeps him in place forever.
Suddenly a 5k gold lead now for D2 Hustlers as they continue to pull further ahead. And Monster, 45 seconds until he's got Ravage back up. I imagine they're going to start to set up around the pit pretty shortly here. That's going to be their next objectives, yeah. 20 seconds until their RP is available. He's working on Eye of Scotty on the Bagna, so I'll have him to stay on top of the Invoker, stay on top of the Gyrocopter, reduces healing once he does get that Satanic completed. Top lane, Divide Llama, he's looking for a kill on RDO. Lina could just TP up here. Well, if he gets any vision, this side gunner is just going to slap him, but Divide Llama's still hiding in the trees.
Divide Llama wants to get on top of him, dude. You got it twisted. I'm surprised he doesn't roll into the trees. I know he wants to roll into the trees. I know it. He's a Chad. You got to go for it, Divide Llama.
Accidental pause there. Neph, you're trying a lot of shapes there. I don't know how that. I don't think you can see them.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Satanic, the next item for the Lina. Psychic headband, spider legs. Some good jungle items for the side of Hokori here. And ooh, Paladin Sword for the Radiant.
Yep, Magnus will take that one. Don't get it for the gyro though.
They smoke up right away. Level 20 talent online, giving him that bonus skewer range. El Misho just sitting in the Roche pit corner, and they're like, what, where is he? There they go. They jump in. Comes the Rolling Thunder. Can they turn around? The Ravage comes through, but RDO, we got the BKB. They managed to take down the Pangolier thanks to the Fiend's Grip, but it's a 2-for-1 trade, and they will just back out on Hokori.
Yeah. They end up losing Earth Spirit there as well. He jumps to the back line. He went a little bit too far forward. Ended up getting melted by the Invoker and the Timbersaw. Would be very cool if he could get the silence off, but he used it as he initiated that team fight. And Roshan gonna respawn now finally. When you still got RP available, you did commit the Ravage there. I'd say you just go for it. Well, you still got the opportunity. Yeah, 40 seconds on the gyro BKB. That is definitely an opening for you. Mm-hmm. But they don't scout it out yet. Mr. Gene still farming up his Satanic, as the majority of the components right now just need another 1,000 gold. Titan Sliver and Neph on the That is quite good. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wow. Managed to get one, at least one of the good neutral items. I mean, that Elven Tunic or Paladin Sword, you're all pretty happy with. But this game, when you're playing into an RP, you're going to want status resistance. In fact, he's got the Sanjin Yasha queued up as his next item. I think he's going to go for that before he completes the Satanic. Over in the Roche Pit, though.
Really sick tornado there from Analog. Got the angle to catch all three of them, and Misho's out because of it. Ooh, Ceremonial Robe. I mean, this item is so good. Yeah, going right onto Divine Llama. A 5-man smoke here from Hokori. They want to take the fight to D2 Hustlers, and there it is. The Walrus Punch comes out. Monster has no Ravage. Mr. Gene's forced to BKB, and in comes the Gyrocopter. It's got that alacrity. You've lost Tusk, and they're not catching anything.
No. You're happy to dodge this one after catching the Tusk as well. 30 seconds until you got Ravage back up. You still have RP if they dive too far forward on these Hokori heroes. But again, the Gyrocopter hesitated without the status resistance. He's worried about getting blown up inside the RP. Move their eyes back to Roshan. They've got 20 seconds until the Tusk is available again.
They walk in.
Yep. And 10 seconds until Ravage is up.
They've got to blow up this Tidehunter before that Ravage is available. He's lost all of his mana.
Does anybody have mana boots, team?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to walk base. And that is now a DD on Gyro. You can threaten the Roshan. He decided to go back for the Sanjin Yasha after getting this Titan Sliver. Just wants to double dip on the status resistance this game before going for the Satanic. And I don't actually blame him. It's a really strong combo here.
Yeah.
The Radiant. They actually don't have vision into the front of Roche Pit here. They managed to get in there with RDO's Gyro. You could take it pretty dang quickly, but...
You are worried about the RP. And now
Absolutely.
Tidehunter. TP's back in. He's ready to go.
Yuma, he's managed to find one. It's the Timber Saw. He does a decent chunk of damage, but he's just getting slapped here by Mr. Jeans on the Lina. Can he get out? Timber chains up to the high ground with the Ravage. It catches 3. Can they get out? There's the RP as well. Gyro, he's got that BKB active. He's got to do the damage, but is it enough? He's just getting melted by Lina. 3 big kills here for D2 Hustlers as they walk right into the Roche Pit. A fantastic initiation. El Misho blinks in with a Shadow Amulet. Okay,
I mean,
interesting.
they know he's there.
They might not. Do they?
Yeah, Lina, Mr. Jeans knows he's there.
Oh.
This is the Jeans, the denim man we're talking about. Come on.
That was actually pretty dang funny. Tried to go for a steal. That would have been an incredible. 5 heroes dead now. A 10k gold advantage for D2 Hustlers. And now an Aegis Shard to boot. Horn Toss on Magnus. One of my favorite abilities. Oh, man, this thing is so good now.
Yeah. I mean, Yuma did exactly what he needed to in that team fight. The Ravage came out from the Tidehunter, managed to catch everybody on the very back end of the team fight, and then as soon as the BKBs were popped on the Gyrocopter and the Invoker, like simultaneously, he got the Ravage off out of them. So without that extra status resistance, without the life steal to heal back up after hit with his disables on Gyrocopter, it's still too early for you to take these fights in D2 Hustlers, but they're not wasting any time. They know they're on a clock right now.
They've got the damage. This Lina just doing so much work. Yuma, I mean, just dead under tier 4s. He does have a BKB when he respawns, but...
It's called space.
I mean, I guess, yeah, Pango goes down. Fiend Trip up on the backside, but in comes RDO. You got to get out here on everybody. In goes Divine Llama, though. A nice interruption on the backside, and Yuma pops the BKB. They're going to take down the Gyro. He's just dead. Without buyback, that might be the game. Jeans doing so much damage on this Lina.
I don't think they know that he doesn't have buyback available. They're probably surprised that he isn't using it. They couldn't just go for tier 4s here. I mean, it's difficult against the Invoker with Tornado and EMP, but they go for the safer play, tier 2 bottom lane. They'll go for the tier 3.
Yeah.
Extra set of racks up here.
There's no reason not to go bottom. The wave was right there. It's an easy transition. You still got plenty of time, and you may not have a lot of mana on the Lina currently. Oh, El Misho.
You know he's there. They're not letting El Misho pull the wool over their eyes.
No, not this game. I think you just push tier 4s, right? Or do they back completely without mana on Mr. Jeans? They're a little bit too afraid, it seems.
They've got their cooldowns back up, but Monster dropping a little bit low on mana. Mr. Jeans, like you said, low on mana.
Massive
get
golden
mega creeps.
XP lead here. About 20 levels of experience for D2 Hustlers. And a 21,000 gold advantage. A 99 win probability.
Yep. Do keep in mind, this is an elimination game here, Ricky. You got to be as careful as possible. If they win this, be matched up against Infamous tomorrow. The winner of that will be playing No Ping in the grand finals.
Lena's got her attack range talent now at level 25 here, 34 minutes into the game. Yuma about to be level 25 as well, where my guess is he goes the reverse polarity stun. I don't think he needs the cleave damage, but maybe he will.
I mean, extra 10% is decent, but RP stun for this gyrocopter is probably the way you want to go. Speaking of, he almost has this on Yasha completed on the gyrocopter. At that point, you may be able to survive the RP, but without the satanic as well, you'll die very shortly afterwards. And Lena already working on solutions. I have Scotty.
They've already got a Scotty on Yuma. It's done.
Yep. But Lena as well, working on that. This gyrocopter is going to have a tough time.
They're like beelining it to the bottom side of the map. Meanwhile, Yuma is just taking the tower.
I mean, they know they can't fight into D2 Hustlers anymore, so they're trying to split them up.
Illusion.
These other lanes will push in naturally if you can get Corey back on their side of the map here. Which you can do either by chasing them back to your jungle or... Oh, doesn't get the nightmare off. Ends up pressing Lotus Orb on himself.
Bottom lane looking for the catch. They're going to find El Misho, it seems. Bane just sitting up on the high ground, providing all this vision.
Force step
D-ward as well. We'll get down eventually. Lena could have forced staffed it, but she's busy farming. Cores, am I right?
So true, bestie. So true.
All right, Yuma, he ended up going the damage and cleave. They find Analog. The dust comes out. He's just dead. Buyback available, but a great find.
And now that is going to run it down the mid lane, they're going to force the Invoker to buy back here. I mean, top lane is pushed in right now, but you can just go backdoor the tier 3. The creeps are there in the mid. Yeah, they ping it out on Lena. I said, why go for the creep wave when you can just hit the tier 3 tower?
Yeah, so it's like, someone give me vision. I have 900 attack range. Mr. Jeans, friendly wave to the enemy team here. There's going to be the Rolling Thunder comes out. He does have BKB and Satanic available. The immediate Fiend's Grip into the Ravage. It catches 3. Gyrocopter disarm. He just dies. Way too much damage. The GG comes out, and D2 Hustlers will make it on to the semifinals.
That's it. North America's last hope monster. He manages to make it the distance. I mean, lower bracket isn't the ideal run, but they do it. D2 Hustlers bring it back after losing the first game. I was convinced that Gator number 2 would go the way of Hokori as well, but ended this game. Absolutely sick combos here between the Ravages, between the RPs. I mean, always targeting the gyrocopter with that one. The amount of damage that came from Jeans this game was insane.
Yeah. I mean, you can just look at the numbers, right? 35k here on this Lena. RDO's Gyrocopter only doing 32,000, and Gyrocopter's damage is all split in the fights. Lena is just pure single target damage, going 19, 1, and 11. Absolutely popping off here in this game. I mean, there's your answer to the Gyrocopter. Just kill him first. You know, she's basically the Lena of the game almost, right? Like, she just crushes him in these fights. He comes forward, tries to pop that Satanic, which he didn't even manage to get, but pops the BKB, runs into these fights, and just gets blown apart by the Lena here. Oh, are you muted?
Yeah, no, sorry about that. Yeah, towards the end of the game, you know, way too far away for you to get that distance as well. I had the 125 extra attack range between like the Hurricane Pike. He had the Grobo on for a pretty long time as well. He actually kept it at the end of the game.
Yeah, that was a really sick game.
All right, we actually got one of the players of D2 Hustlers, Devi Lama, for a post-game interview. Is Jerry ready? Is everything prepared for us?
We can be. Give us just a second here, and we can definitely do that. All right, go ahead and drag him in.
All right. Divine Llama, welcome and congratulations. D2 Hustlers going the distance. North America's last hope.
Yep.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. All American, one actual North American resident team.
You played in DPC. You were there for the wars, man. You're one of us now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I'm playing almost exclusively NA pubs, so is Yuma, so
Yeah.
we're
Another thing,
integrated.
another way how it works is, if you're good at anything, you're North American as well, and you are amazing on Earth Spirit. You had amazing Magnus's performances in the last season. I got to know about this game though. Game number 1, Hokori absolutely stomped. You guys had a comeback in game number 2, and in 3, it looked dicey at times, but the combos that you guys managed to pull off that game was absolutely insane. You got to tell me what comms were like, man.
Well, we had a heroes that we're all comfortable with, like this kind of draft where we have like good team fights and good combos. We're very like after the draft, like we were so confident with our heroes, and we were pretty confident that if we don't just get run over, that we'll just win every team fight and win this game relatively easily, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. I'll ask one more question before I pass it to Ricky, then take you for longer. My questions are better, by the way.
That's true.
I see.
You got Udomi and Mr. Jeans, who, in my opinion, are superstars. I'm surprised that they aren't on other teams inside South America.
Yeah.
What's it like having the two of them on your team, replacing? Well, you switched positions around a little bit as well, but you
Yeah.
got rid of 1437 and
Mhm.
Candago most of all.
Yes.
What's it like having them instead?
Well, first of all, we speak like 50-50 between Spanish and English. Maybe even a little more Spanish.
Yeah.
But Monster understands more Spanish, and my Spanish isn't. I speak a little bit of Spanish as well, so it works. It works. And yeah, Domi is a very smart player, a good drafter, a very decent captain as well. So
yeah,
and Gene's a very talented player on mid. Great to play with him.
Mhm. I was surprised they ended up removing. He was on Infamous for a little while, right? And they ended up removing him from the roster.
Yeah, he was a while back.
Yeah, I was surprised about that one. Ricky, I'll give you a chance to ask some questions. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, the big thing for me was, like you said, you guys felt really confident with the draft going into game number 3. The last pick, Magnus, really seemed to round things out. Was the Lina something that you guys had anticipated into game number 3, where it's like, that this Gyro is most likely going to be for RDO, and the Lina matchup seems to be pretty good? Was this something you guys had experimented with, or was this just like a...
We hadn't talked about Lina, and it's at pick 17. Mr. Genie was, wait a second, just give me fucking Lina. That's how it happened. He just said, give me Lina at 17. He's like, my mid will be good. There's no heroes that that will really do well against me.
That's exactly what we were saying. We're like, there's no good lane matchups left, and he owned it.
Yeah, indeed, that was a good call, man. For sure, and he played it very, very well. Carried the game.
All right, all right, the second game that you guys were losing a little bit, you managed to bounce back. Game number 3, you said comms were pretty calm because you were all playing heroes you were confident with. What was game 2 like?
I felt game 2 was a bit dicey. I felt like our heroes got countered in an individual way. Like this Abaddon was so annoying. It was almost impossible to burst anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and they had a Rubik, so they could always steal grip. So Bane was a hard time playing. So basically Bane couldn't grip anyone if Abo or Rubik was close. I couldn't arrow shit. The only reason I felt pretty comfortable in the game is because we had the Yuma on TB, one of his comfort heroes, and I felt like we had the better matchup, the better carry matchup going into the late game. And we had still a very decent team fight with DP and Tide, so
yeah,
that's what kept us in the game. We managed to drag it out long enough and let the TB do the work. Yeah. And the net profit, of course. No.
I got my last question before I pass it back to Ricky. I'll give you a chance to do any shout outs or anything like that. Why would people need to stop requesting to join the party? Anyways, Monster, you ended up first picking him Tidehunter every game. He got kind of unfavorable matchups because of that. Gyrocopters like trying to burst him down with the rocket barrage and whatnot. Yeah. Does this get to him at all, or is he calm and collected?
I will quote Monster this one. He says, okay. I don't care. That's what he says. I don't care. I will do fine in any lane. Just give me Tide.
Mm-hmm. That takes a special kind of mental stability, because I feel like a lot of players getting put into a rough matchup over and over. It can wear on you, but he pulled out really sick ravages all the way through game 3. So well done.
Yeah, it's his most play hero by far at the moment, and he does very well on it.
Give me Tide. I don't care. You heard the man.
That's that in a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah. Ricky, go ahead. I've asked Devi all the questions I wanted. Not enough about him personally. Wait.
Hit it.
I
Go
got
for it.
one last one. Going into the international, going into DPC in the next season, do you have any big plans?
Well, we have to do some roster change because with this roster, we're not allowed to play in any DPC. We don't have a majority in any region, so this thing will not continue as is right now, unless
You'd be disappointed.
it's somehow possible we all move to that some of us moved to a region, change the residents. But
Cloud9, they're willing to accept sponsorships. Just put them in the house. You saw what they just did to Hokori. This is an easy team. Pick them up.
thanks.
Yeah, Ricky, back to you. You got any
No.
extra questions?
I mean, yeah, I'm super excited to see how you guys do here for the rest of the tournament. You guys going up against Infamous next, and then potentially, No Ping. I think those are going to be super sick series, and I think everyone's here is going to be really excited to watch them. But I just want to say you're welcome to give any shout outs, and the floor is yours, I guess. Say what you like.
Shout out to NA, the best region
True.
in entirely the world.
It's known.
Exactly. Defending the region's pride, while the best NA teams are defending the honor at the international.
Mhm.
Let's hope we have a good international where no game crashes occur and therefore teams lose games, like happened with us.
Are you
Oh
going to
my
be
gosh,
going to the
yeah.
international, Devi Lama?
I actually might go to Paris and do it and cast it in French.
Ah,
Or with
okay.
the French cast. I just might.
Very
if you
cool.
end up going to the venue in Romania, you'll have to give me a signature.
Oh, I have a pretty ordinary signature. I don't know what you're thinking.
You can
I
sign
have
my
a pretty
mouse
ordinary
pad or
signature.
something. If I
That's
see
cool,
you,
but
at the venue.
the French casting house is in Paris, so I will not be going to Bucharest, sadly.
Unlucky. Maybe you'll get the chance to meet Seb. I hear he's a standout fellow. Wait,
I
no.
doubt it, and
He ended
I
up-
don't get along well with him at all. So
He's going to be at TI Neff.
Did he? I could have sworn that OG wasn't a TI caliber team. Anyway, thanks so much.
Thank you so much for the interview, man, and congratulations and best of luck, obviously, in the semifinals.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Well, Neff, we've made it once again to the end of the night. It's been a pretty great day, honestly.
It has. Wasn't expecting D2 Huskies to come out on top here, but I believed in my my North American squad here, continuing to represent as we go forward. I mean, only one North American player on the team, but everyone else is honorary North American now.
Yeah, seems like it. Why not?
Devi Lama. Yeah, but amazing interview. Very thankful that Devi Lama took the time to chat with us. Super psyched to see more of Mr. Jeans going forward. That's all I got for tonight, Ricky. If you don't mind, you and Jerry can sign us off.
Yeah, man, that's all we've got at all. We've managed to complete the second to last day here at the Pro Series 8. We've got semifinals and grand finals coming up tomorrow. And, luckily enough, it's going to be Neff and myself bringing that action to you all. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure to come back again tomorrow for those grand finals. Big shout out to Beyond the Summit and to N1Bet for putting this tournament together. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.